Hello, welcome to my presentation. I will be introduced the project management plan with the Pacific Highway Coff by a Pass project. We have 6 members here in our project. We have 9 chapters in here. This is a highway upgrade project with 40-kilometer length and to reduce the congestion and improving safety transportation systems among this area, which including the 3 tunnels and 17 bridges and 3 interchanges. The project objective is to reduce the traffic congestion and enhance the connectivity between the Sydney and Brisbane, and promote regionally economic growth and improve the quality of life by reduce the heavy vehicle around the residential area. This project plan have 4 phases and pre-construction, planning and development, executing and finalization. The key challenge is managing the environmental impact and maintain the safety standard because we not very know about this.
I'll present the risk management plan for the Coffs Harbour Bypass project. This project faces risk categories such as technical, environmental, safety, stakeholder, etc. We used a risk matrix considering the likelihood and consequences to assess these risks and applied quantitative analysis to evaluate their impact. In response, we implemented enhanced mitigation strategies such as strengthened stakeholder communication, introduced proactive monitoring systems. These efforts ensure minimum distribution and keep the project on schedule and within budget.
For the Coff Harbour Bypass project, we divide all the works into 5 parts. First, we're building a team in pre-construction stage. Second, we make specific plan and allocate funding. We focus on the construction stage, site investigation, then is the key buildings, furnishing and electricity works. We are not going to construct the key buildings one by one, but 2 teams working at the same time. One begins from north to south, another one from south to north. We have greatly increased efficiency by this way. As you can see in the first plan, that the original plan is too long, which contains more than 2,000 days. There is only one critical path in this plan, and one team has some free time. Some equipments are not occupied all the time. So we just optimized the management, take the precise staffing model, and take 2 critical paths in the plan 2. Finally, we got the improved project plan, which is 628 days.
For sourcing the cost in the waste is source broken down by manpower to 6%, equipment 17%, and materials 24%. And cost breakdown manpower 22.8 and equipment 60.5 and materials 21.7. Planning comparison by the 21 and with no overtime extension timeline of 2,042 days, and the plan 2 is accelerated to 628-day schedule using 24 hours with 3 shift higher cost due to the increase in labor and the equipment use. For the sourcing and cost instead, we also have the allocation strategy for manpower distributed across multiple skill teams, shift rotation for the efficiency, equipment, and focus on the advanced durable machinery to manage data and maximum productivity. Materials to prioritize the local supplier to reduce the transportation costs, risk associated with the supply chain delays, and risk mitigation to strategic scheduling to prevent the workforce and to work and the routing for the maintenance and checking for that to the viability, and the supplier to diversification to ensure that works availability.
Hi, myself Mohammad Kashif here to give a presentation on work health and safety and environmental considerations. Our aim is to ensure the safety of employees, subcontractors, guests, and the public, which covers all stages of 14-kilometer bypass construction project from site preparation to handover in January 2027. For this, we are appointing health and safety representatives. The work of our HRS team is to make a plan for a safety and smooth construction work. So this can be done by mandatory safety training to all the workers and training them for emergency procedures, monitoring and audits using CCTV cameras and apps to know the location of every employee working, and reporting risks and hazards during the construction in the app so that everyone can have a safe and pleasing environment.
Hi everyone, I am Rajaul Haq. Now I will continue from this slide. First of all, environmental management plan. There are some part that involved in environmental management plan that is reducing the pollution, achieve minimal disturbance to local wildlife, protecting biodiversity and surrounding environments, always continuously monitoring noise and air quality. Next one. Monitoring and control plan is a crucial part of any construction management plan. Here are the key monitoring aspects that are mentioned here. The first one is a quality compliance, ensuring the project meets agreed statement that has been agreed as per the standards. Then comes scope control, managing scope changes to prevent scope creep. I mean, if any changes comes up, we can so that we can continue with the changes, comply with the standard. Then on-time delivery, keep all project activities aligned with the schedule. Cost management, always track the budget and performance to avoid any overruns. And there are some tools and method that will be used in this part, such as baseline performance target, digital monitoring tools by the software, and how the control there will be a control cycle like plan, do, check, act, which is commonly known as PCDA. Thank you.
For finalization and handover is managed by Royal Group A Limited. The purpose is to ensure a smooth transition from construction to operation with all technical and regulatory requirements. There are 4 stages. Number 1, commissioning, like testing and inspection of tunnels, bridges, roads, and others. Number 2, operational readiness, like handover and optional menus. Number 3, documentation transfer, like certifications and environmental compliance reports. Number 4, customer acceptance and close, includes final inspection signed off by optional team, final payments, and project evaluation.